Hi there, dear Gemini. To all of my sun, moon, and rising signs, Gemini, this is your message for Cancer season 2025. I am Tonya Ankhi Poole, and it is my pleasure to bring you this intuitive message for Cancer season, dear Gemini. I always say, everybody's a fill in the blank, including you. And so since we're in Cancer season, everyone's a Cancer, including you, dear Gemini. Number one, because it's Cancer season, so we're all under the influence of that energy of that sign and are being encouraged to tap into and tune into the lessons that that sign has for us. But also because you may be a sun, moon, or rising sign Gemini, but you have all 12 signs of the zodiac in your birth chart. And so Cancer is somewhere in your birth chart that is giving you wisdom and guidance for your life. So that is what this is all about. Now, just as a heads up, I will have an extended message to this message where I'll pull an oracle card to delve more deeply into the message that is shared here. So if you want access to that, make sure you go to the link that you see down below, linktree/the Tonya Poole, and get access to, go to the shop and go get access to the extended message. So, dear Gemini, wow, you are the last sign that I'm working on today. You are sign number 12 because last season you were sign number 1 when it was your birthday, when it was the sun sign Gemini's birthday season, and Gemini season, y'all went up first. So now you are last but not least. So anyway, so dear Gemini, what is the wisdom that Cancer season has for you? Cancer rules a place in your chart called the second house. Now, this is very general because you may be a Gemini who knows your own personal natal chart. You might be like, Cancer is in a different house. Okay, I'm not reading for you personally. I'm reading for all Geminis, sun, moon, and rising. So generally speaking, Cancer is in a place called the second house. And the second house is the house of, work, money, focus, like wherever you put your, the second house is a place where like wherever you put your focus on to make that money, to make them coins, right? The second house is one of the money houses in the sign of astrology. So, in astrology. So, with the second house, it is a place where we kind of want to look at to see like what's going on with your coins, what's going on with money, but also what's going on with work. And even bigger than money and work, the second house really is about values. It's about what you value. And so that's why sometimes money is very much closely related to it, because if I can see where your money goes, I can probably see what you value. I don't care what you say. What's the saying? You put your money where your mouth is. So wherever you are contributing, wherever you are, wherever your finances tend to go, can show what is important and what is valuable to you. But also the second house, as I stated, is also the house, just of work. And second house is also one of the houses of pleasure. Because again, like outside of bills and stuff, like wherever you put your money, hopefully is towards the things that you find pleasure in. And the second house likes good food, good clothing, good. The second house is physical world stuff. So it's not esoteric. It's not spiritual only. I believe things that are material are spiritual because in order to manifest in the physical, it had to be spiritual first. So whatever, that's neither here nor there, whatever you believe, dear Gemini. But the second house really reflects, those things of higher quality that you might be willing to spend money on because they are meaningful to you, they're pleasurable to you. And so, dear Gemini, this Cancer season is probably a good time for you to look at what are the things that really truly add value to your life. Because again, the second house is the house of values. What do you truly value? Look at your money, look at where your money has gone over the past 30 or 60 days, and honestly assess, am I putting my money where my mouth is? Am I putting my resources, even if it's not money, but it could be other tangible resources? Again, the second house likes physical things. So you may not have the money to give towards something, but you may have other resources that you can donate, that you can contribute, or even less tangible, like your time, right? Is your time, energy, and money being spent, being utilized, being channeled towards the things that are important to you? Dear Gemini, that is important. That is what Cancer season is encouraging you, dear Gemini, to really look at. Also, so we covered the second house, but dear Gemini, what is the energy of Cancer? Because you probably mostly attuned to your own sign, Gemini, and you might not really know what Cancerian energy has to offer. Cancerian energy is very much feeling based. It is very much intuitive. It is very much, it's not about just words. I know Gemini tends to like words, but Cancer again helps you to put your money where your mouth is, to put your energy where your words are, right? So you say that something or someone is important to you. How are you putting nurturing energy around that? Because Cancerian energy deals with nurturing. It actually deals with, it's very much connected even to mothering energy, or the things that we want to mother, whether you're a man or a woman, right? It's the things that you want to nurture, that you want to support. And that's why it's important, like where your money is. If something is you're emotionally tied to in a beautiful way, but it don't get no money from you, it don't get no time from you, it don't get no energy, it gets nothing of value from you, then do you really love it? Okay, so dear Gemini, that is what you're being encouraged to look at. You know, what are the things that move you on an emotional level? The things that you want to nurture, that you want to comfort, even the things that you want to protect. Because dear Gemini, the sign of Cancer has the symbol of the crab. And so the crab, what is it? It's an animal that has this hard shell, that has this soft, tender meat on the inside. And it has that hard shell to protect the softness that is on the inside. So how, dear Gemini, are you protecting those people, those places, those things that you love in even your career? How are you protecting your career? How are you nurturing your career? How are you investing in yourself so that that investment then comes through in your career endeavors? So dear Gemini, I'm going to stop this video here because I want to actually delve more deeply into that. Let me actually write that down. I've been having to do that with almost all the signs here today, so I can remember what cards I'm pulling. So for Gemini, we want to look at how you are nurturing the things you claim to value. Because if you value it, there should be some sort of receipts on how you've been nurturing it. Again, yes, through money, but also through time and energy. So I'm going to pull a card about that to really look at the ways that you can really nurture and what are the benefits this season for you right now if you begin to nurture the things that you say that you value. Also, dear Gemini, I have my class, Portals to Power, is open and available for you to enroll in. The full course is available now. And the Portals to Power e-course is for those who are at the crossroads of a level up, moving from who they used to be to who they know that they can be. And so if that is you, I highly encourage that you also go to the link that you see here below. Go to Portals to Power, and on that sales page, you can listen to the full course introduction, which in and of itself is like a 30-minute class that is a prerequisite to the full course. If after listening to that introduction class, you feel called to join Portals to Power, you feel like it's for you, then I highly encourage that you enroll. I would love to have you over there. I only want the people who it feels right for. So again, that's why I'm making the introduction free to listen to, so you can listen to it and decide if it feels right for you. But if it does feel right for you, I would love to have you over there in Portals to Power. So I'm going to go ahead and record the extended message. I was going to say introduction message. The extended message to this message that I just shared here. And if that is for you, you can access the extended message to this message for a very small love offering. And you can access that at Linktree the Tonya Poole. All right. So until we speak again, dear Gemini, I'm wishing you so much peace and love.